Hello, Kylie Dixon here, founder of the Northern Lass Lounge, and I'm here today to talk to you about podcasts. Have you been on a podcast? Have you been interviewed? Have you got your own podcast? Tell us the crack, because that's what we're talking about today. And also about content and repurposing it, right? All of this type of stuff is the stuff that we're going to be sharing with you throughout 2022. Hello everyone who's joining us. If you're watching on Instagram, tell us where you're watching from. If you're watching from Facebook, tell us where you're watching from. Or if you've just tuned into our YouTube channel, say hello. Yes, there's lots of stuff going on. And one of the things that we're focusing on getting set up for the new year is our podcast. Okay, and why we're doing this? So as the founder of the Northern Lass Lounge, as you know, I am extremely passionate about giving women with businesses as much exposure as possible. Okay, so if we can use the lounge and its amazing community to get more people notice for the amazing businesses that they're doing, then we'll absolutely do it, right? So it's now that time, now that we've smashed Facebook and we've got loads of followers on Instagram, we're going to bring this to YouTube. All right, so you could possibly be watching this on YouTube right now, but we're going to be setting up a podcast. We want a really funky name, right? So we've got the Northern Lass Lounge. We're going to be creating a membership area called the Next Level Lounge, which is kicking off in April next year, and we're working on that behind the scenes. But we also want to we're going to have a training suite attached to it called the Lounge Suite. See where I'm going with this? So with the podcast, where we're interviewing local lasses like yous who've got businesses, we want to have a really, it has to have some kind of loungy feel to it, right? So come and lounge on the couch or something like that, right? But it's going to be great. So you're going to get loads of exposure for your business. Now then, each quarter in 2022, we have decided that there's going to be a theme. And of course, because it's the beginning of the year, Q1, it's all going to be about planning and organising, but everything to do with setting goals, why you're setting goals, how to reach them, everything to do with all kinds of different parts of your business, but also yourself, but to do with planning and organising, right? So there'll be elements of that in the podcasts where we interview you. But we want to know everything about your business, your background, your business story, why you set everything up, why you do what you do, why you love what you do, right? Hello everyone who's joining us. Why you love what you do, but also some of the challenges, and we want to have a bit crack with you, it'll be a daft laugh if you're sitting getting interviewed off me, wouldn't it? Product placement, everyone knows the rules. Check that out. But yeah, let us know, have you been on a podcast? See what happened with me when I first started my business. I was like, I'd love to be on a podcast. I've been interviewed a few times now for podcasts, so now it doesn't seem so daunting. And then I was thinking about, hello everyone who is joining. And then I was thinking about, could I potentially set my own up, right? So I've spoken to lots of people who have their own podcasts, and the people, especially the people who've interviewed us on podcasts, and it's not actually that difficult. So another thing that we will do in the lounge, and what I'm really passionate about doing, is every time I set something new up, or we as a team set something new up, or we go along the next part of our business journey, I share it with you, right? So if you're thinking about setting a podcast up, or you've got no idea where to start, I suggest you come into the lounge community on Facebook, the Northern Lass Lounge, get in the group, because this is the type of nuggets I'm going to be sharing with you. I do give as much information as is possibly within my power on the rest of my platforms, right? But it's like I can't be there everywhere, right, at the same time. So you'll get mostly my interaction in the group, the Facebook group, which is the link in the bio up here. Or you're going on Facebook and you're looking for the Northern Lass Lounge, the group. So I'm being asked here, Revive Marketing would love to get involved, massive on female empowerment. Get yourself into the lounge, because the way that it's going to work is We're going to be offering out our interview spaces. There's going to be 3 a month. We're going to record them all on one day, and we're going to be offering them out to our Facebook community first, right, where our members are. And we're just going to see how it goes. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant, because it's not just going to be me doing the interview, and I'm going to bring guest interviewees, because I think podcasts work so much better when you're having a bit of banter with people at the same time. So yes, we will share with you how we do it as well. Okay? Only thing I have to say is, have a mint Christmas. I was going to put a Christmas hat on, but quite frankly, I'm not feeling Christmassy. Not yet. Have a mint Christmas. Try and chill out if you're going to have some time off. I certainly will be. I'm going to Newcastle on the 23rd with my husband, and we're staying out. And then it's just going to be family. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. I think I'm working the 27th. But yeah, try and have. I had the full 2 weeks off last year, but I've had a kind of few days off recently. So I'll be back on here, no doubt, on the 27th, saying alright, asking who's fell out with their family and who's had them in Christmas. Alright, right, see you later. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.